Hi, this is Anastasia Johnson, your supervising teacher. Today, I am going to be showing you how to use the Houghton Mifflin reading textbook to its full potential. The very first thing you want to do is introduce the theme. So let's go do that right now. Nature's theory. After you have told your student the title of the theme, discuss the small selection and ask some questions. For example, what kind of stories do you think you will be reading? What do you think is meant by nature's theory? Then, introduce the first story. In this case, it is Earthquake Terror. Then ask your student the strategy-focused question and show them a few of the pictures. After you have done this, you will want to have your student define the vocabulary words on a lined blank piece of paper with a dictionary. Once they have completed defining the words, go ahead and give your student the spelling pretest. You will find both the vocabulary words and spelling words in your reading workbook. Have your student number a lined blank piece of paper from 1 to 20. Read the words, then a sentence, then the word again. For example, if the word was communication, you would say communication. All communication devices broke down during the earthquake. Communication. You would do this for all 20 words. And then when you were done, you would correct their test. Any misspelled words should be rewritten correctly 5 times each. If your child missed more than 20%, have them do the spelling workbook pages throughout the week. Then go ahead and begin by reading the story. When you read the story, you can read it out loud together, or you can have your student read it individually. When you read it out loud together, I like to do what I call piggyback reading. This is where your student reads a paragraph and you read a paragraph, or your student reads a page and you read a page. I suggest at the end of every page that you ask some questions, just to make sure your student is understanding the story. When you are done with the story, go ahead and have your student do the think about the selection questions. Number 7 is what I call a response to literature question. Have your student do this question because we do have this in our writing program. And by having them practice it, they will be sure to understand that when they get to it. Your student does not have to do the writing part at the bottom of the page. However, you can assign it. If you choose to assign that part of the writing, I would remind your student what kind of story they just read, which in this case is what we call an adventure story, and have them think about an adventure that they have taken before. Then have them use a blank piece of paper and brainstorm where they took the adventure, who they went with, and what happened. Once they've done the brainstorming, they will be able to easily write an adventure story of their own. Thank you for taking time to learn how to use this book to its full potential. Have a good day.